Sir Joe Bossano told Viewpoint no red lines have been crossed.
I am supporting this, and I'm asking people to support it if they trust me for all that I have done in the 50 years that I've been in public life.
He said Gibraltar was seriously threatened by a Brexit result it didn't vote for. Over a number of years, Sir Joe said Spain tried to drive a wedge in the negotiations between the UK and Gibraltar.
If they tell you in the morning what they're prepared to accept, don't guarantee that it's still there in the afternoon.
Of Schengen, he said Gibraltar is being allowed access to the club but aren't members, so we can't expect to be the doorkeeper. He said the Schengen shack is a solution which sees Spain recognise for the first time that it's entering British territory on the isthmus.
This is the first time since the beginning of this dispute that Spain has agreed that they, in moving in those 5 meters, are entering British territory, and that is only acceptable to us if there is an equal right to enter into Spanish territory. So we are conceding movement both sides. There will be occasions when there has to be an intervention in the limited area that is next to the La Linea frontier, which will still be there, because by putting that box there, they've accepted there is a frontier there. And that may happen, once a year. That is not enough to say we're putting Gibraltar in danger.
He stressed the right to move freely across Schengen will be for Gibraltar residents, confirming that a new residence card may be needed, possibly electronic, to make it harder to counterfeit.
The right of free movement is based on residence and not on nationality. Under Gibraltar law, any Gibraltarian is entitled to come back home however many years they may have been away, and he doesn't need anybody's permission to be resident.
On the language the Chief Minister says we may not like in the treaty, Sir Joe said the average person reading it may not like some text, but the professional advice is that it is safe. On the economy, he was asked whether the deal may not be great for the retail and wholesale sectors.
As an economist, I have to tell you that when you change things in a market, normally there are winners and losers. And the idea that everybody's going to be a winner or everybody's going to be a loser is not normal.
He said technology is changing the world much more than this treaty.
The world we're entering into with artificial intelligence and automation. We have got to be number one in Europe on that. And that is much more important than anything that can put business at risk in Gibraltar.
The 86-year-old said the treaty's transaction tax wouldn't be introduced in one go, and he confirmed it would be the Gibraltar government that takes the benefit of the tax revenue. And he confirmed the government can now equalise the pensionable age for men and women in Gibraltar, bringing the retirement age for men down to 60.
I can now say with confidence we can go ahead and introduce the 60, and it will be, as I've mentioned in previous occasions when I've been interviewed on this, it will be introduced on the basis that anybody, male or female, can take their pension at 60 or delayed and get a higher pension.
Asked if he thought the treaty agreement could endure for many years, Sir Joe said that it's possible but not guaranteed. He warned that the Spanish right wing might try to break the agreement.
Become self-sufficient, control our costs, and make sure that we can maintain the standard of living, make sure that we continue to be the only country that pays for the level of education, that has free medicine for pensioners. All the things that we fought and won are at risk if we don't get the economy right.
The veteran politician said the treaty could help make Gibraltar very prosperous, but cautioned that this too is not guaranteed. What is guaranteed, he said, is that we won't be worse off.